The Modern Sub Machine Carbine is an Indian submachine gun designed by the Armament Research and Development Establishment and manufactured by Ordnance Factory Tiruchirappalli of the Ordnance Factories Board. It is also known as Joint Venture Protective Carbine as of 2014. It was developed for the Indian Army, based on previous experience from the INSAS family of firearms. The gun is very lightweight and compact compared to other Indian-designed weapons. It is chambered for the 5.56A, 30mm MINSAS cartridge. The MSMC was designed after the Indian Army's disappointment with the progress of a carbine version of the INSAS rifle. A variant called Excalibur was developed, but did not meet the requirements. The MSMC was designed to rectify the shortcomings of the previous developments. Through various trials and improvements, the ARDE came out with a grip-feeding, Uzi-like design that shortened the length of the weapon, making it more suitable for CQC purposes. Later its ergonomics were improved, boosting its export potential. The weapon is said to be capable of penetrating bulletproof jackets. It was created as an offshoot of the INSAS Small Arms program. History: the MSMC originates from a project to develop a carbine weapon based on the INSAS rifle. An INSAS carbine did not materialize, however, as the powerful rounds used in the INSAS rifle created excessive recoil for the smaller carbine. It was decided to develop a new lightweight carbine that can fit the requirement of various Indian security forces. In 2002, the plan to create an INSAS carbine was discarded and instead, the Indian Army issued a General Staff qualitative requirements for a new submachine gun. The first trial was held in June 2006, another in late 2007 and finally one in January 2009. The MSMC was showcased during the Defense Exhibition DefExpo 2010. The weapon underwent further trials between April and June 2010. Among its major competitors is the IMI Tavor TAR-21, which is in service with some Indian Special Forces units including the Marcos and the Garud Commando Force. There had been numerous delays in testing the MSMC for Indian Army trials, mostly due to the unclear requirements needed. The final version was provided to the Indian Army for trials in August 2011 and the tests are supposed to last 7–8 months before induction into service. Trials pitted the weapon against the FNP-90 and the HKMP-7. The DRDO has mentioned in a November 2013 newsletter that they reported user satisfaction during MSMC trial runs in 2013. The DRDO's Directorate of Quality, Reliability and Safety has been placed in charge of tracking the weapon's progress. 50 MSMCs are scheduled to be issued to user trials in 2016. Design details: following design from machine pistols like the Uzi, the MSMC has a pistol grip which allows the user to fire it even with one hand. This allows the insertion of 30-round MSMC magazines on the pistol grip. It has a retractable buttstock and ambidextrous cocking levers on both sides of the MSMC, alongside the fire selectors to suit individuals who prefer to fire the weapon from either the left or right shoulder located above the trigger. It has a Picatinny railing on the receiver to allow the installations of weapon sights like reflex sights with iron sights built into the railing. The weapon fires in a gas-operated mode, utilizing rotary bolt locking and a gas piston. The MSMC can also be suppressed with the installation of a silencer. Like the Uzi, the MSMC is made up of stamped sheet metal while having polymer housing. An unusual element in the design is the placement of the bayonet lug, located above the barrel just at the front of the receiver. A 3-point sling is used to help carry the MSMC via shoulders. The first prototypes have a large trigger guard, but later versions had this removed and instead, had traditional trigger guards instead when they showcased in exhibitions in 2013. In 2014, the MSMC's buttstock length changed from 558mm to 500mm. See also, multi-caliber individual weapon system. References. External links: Modern Firearms, Modern Sub Machine Carbine / MSMC Submachine Gun.